Princess Kate led the nation in remembering those who have made the ultimate sacrifice on Armistice Day by laying a wreath at the National Memorial Arboretum. Kate bowed her head and stood silent, deep in thought, as she joined veterans in honoring the war dead and all those who have served in the armed forces at the memorial in Staffordshire. She hailed the poignant annual event as a special and powerful place for personal reflection, and held hands with a 100-year-old VJ veteran as she listened to his experience of war. The princess also revealed that Prince George, 12, was a fan of World War II model aeroplanes. Wearing a military-style black coat, large-brimmed hat with a bow and 2 poppies, Kate made her first trip to the National Memorial Arboretum for the Armistice Day ceremony. She stood for the 2-minute silence at 11 a.m. and after placing the large wreath alongside a handwritten note. The princess appeared to take a moment of reflection before returning to her seat. The princess bowed her head as the crowd prayed for those affected by conflict, including members of the armed forces and civilians. During the 30-minute ceremony, she had to hold onto her hat to prevent it from blowing away. Kate appeared emotional during the reading of a specially commissioned poem by the Arboretum's poet-in-residence, R.G. Manuel Pillai. A sonnet for us all captures the stories etched into the hundreds of memorials within the National Memorial Arboretum. It invites people to listen, reflect and consider the emotion that was the inspiration for these sculptures. Mr. Manuel Pillai said, "These human connections, and the gentle responsibility to carry love forward, are themes that resonate not only with me, but also with HRH the Princess of Wales, for whom the importance of service and compassion lies especially close to the heart." The service also included performances by talent in the ranks, a team of singers, songwriters and poets from the armed services, and the female a cappella quintet called Black Voices sang Abide With Me. On her way to visit the memorial wall, Kate stopped to greet members of the public who had gathered to see her after her attendance at the Arboretum was announced last week. Squadron LDR Beth Long, whose husband Squadron LDR Mark Long died when his Spitfire crashed in May 2024, showed the princess where her husband's name is the newest etched on the walls of the memorial. The royal family was out in force over the weekend for the Remembrance Sunday service at the cenotaph. On Saturday evening, 12-year-old Prince George made his debut at the Royal British Legion's annual Festival of Remembrance concert at the Royal Albert Hall. Later today, the King and Queen will be joined by Prince William, Prince Edward and the Duchess of Gloucester for a Windsor Castle reception for veterans who served in the Second World War in the Pacific in honor of the 80th anniversary of VJ Day. Earlier today, Queen Camilla laid a wreath at the War Memorial at Platform 1 of Paddington train station after taking the train there from Chippenham in support of Remembrance Initiative, Poppies to Paddington. In partnership with the Veterans Charity, wreaths are placed on early morning train services from over 60 stations. Arriving at Paddington for the Remembrance Day service, Buckingham Palace explained about